Bonjour everybody, this is Kui again from the Import Forums, bringing you my next review. Now this time it's something a little bit different. Now obviously my past reviews have been one from Weta, soon to be two, and the rest have been from Sideshow. Now what I've got here is a Terminator 2 CPU brain chip, and this is actually fan made by a very talented guy that goes by the name of RussReplicas. Now I believe this was available on the replica prop forums initially, and he has since started to sell this on eBay, which is where I got this from, for roughly 50 quid. Now what it is, I mean obviously as you can see here, it is the actual CPU brain chip that goes into the T800 in the Terminator films, but it's actually a solid piece of brass casted and made into a 1.1 scale CPU chip. I've got the chance to paint it to replicate how it should look on the film, but in all honesty I really like it the way it is. I think I'm going to keep it looking like the brass as it is. Now it's only on there with a bit of blue tack, as you can see, just hold on to the actual display stand. Now if I just show you the chip, now it's not very big at all, you know, compared to my finger. If you can really see there, you know, it's not big, but it's 1.1 scale, and it's, like I say, it's a solid piece of brass, and it's actually pretty smart. I mean, for what it is, it's a very simple design, and for what it is actually pretty smart. But what I'm impressed more is with this whole display stand. Now it's been powder coated in black, and you've got the Cyberdyne Systems logo here, neural net processor CSM 101 Series 800, which is obviously Arnie, the Terminator, and you've got Terminator 2 Judgment Day, and then here, I mean, unfortunately I must apologise for my camera because it is crap quality. I am looking at getting a proper camcorder, you know, within the next few months, so I can give you guys high quality pictures and videos. But it actually just lists here some information as if it was being properly made, if as it were, you know, serial number, stock number, part number, series and model, and also a nice addition at the bottom here. Again, you can't see it because of the camera's crap, but it's actually numbered, RPF replica prop forums, and I've got number 9. Now I don't know how many were made. I think this was done on a make to order basis. So, I mean, as far as I know, there's not many out there. But again, Russ is selling these on eBay. Starting bid is $100. He's based in the UK, and it's £50 with free shipping in the UK. I just want to show you something what I found quite funny when it was pointed out to me by my good friend McBean. Is that obviously I also own the Sideshow 1.1 scale endoskull, and in there they have a removable chip, as you can see here. Okay. Now, obviously, it's only a cheap piece of plastic. You know, there's nothing special about it. Obviously, that it can be removed from the skull as a nice little cheap gimmick. But you know, I thought this was meant to be 1.1 scale. Let me just show you a comparison picture between that and this brass one, which is 1.1 scale. I mean, look at the size difference. You know, I don't know why Sideshow just decided to do such a big one. That's quite strange, but just what you guys might be interested to know that. So, you know, back in the squad it goes. It's nothing special. But anyway, yeah, a bit of blue tack on the back of the chip itself, he says, and it goes on there, nice and easy. Now also, I mean, some of you eBayers out there would have seen these before, you know, looking for Terminator merchandise. Is that there's a lot of these cheapo plastic CPU chip keyboards, key rings, and I think there's even necklaces of them as well. And it's this here, okay. So it's actually like a little mini replica of the battle damaged version of it. Again, it's about £4, if that, a cheap piece of plastic that I took off from the key ring. But once I put a bit of blue tack on the back of it, as he says, onto the display stand, it's actually quite a nice companion piece for the brass chip. You know, I mean, when you look at it normally, you can't tell it's a cheap piece of plastic compared to the brass one. Obviously, you know, it doesn't add any value to the piece, but just a nice little thing to put next to it. But again, yeah, 50 quid. I do believe you can actually buy the chip on its own, and they start at around between 25 to 30 quid. So if you weren't interested in the stand, or even though I highly recommend it because it finishes off superbly, you can buy the chip on its own, I think roughly £25–30. And again, you know, if you do have this and you want one of these, they're only about 4 or 5 quid off eBay, and they come as a form as a key ring or a necklace, I think, and you just take the metal ring out and you're left with that. So that's pretty much it. Again, I'm really sorry for the poor camera quality. I'm hoping in the next 6 or 8 months to get a higher quality camcorder of some sort to give you guys better videos and better quality. There will be one more review, which will be the Weta Superman Returns Disaster Averted statue, but then after that, that will be my last one, unfortunately, until November, possibly even begin December, as the only thing I have on order now is the Sideshow Bruce Lee premium format figure, and that isn't due to be released until October time. So hopefully I've got enough reviews now to keep you guys going until then. If not, no doubt I'll order something in between those times anyway, because knowing me, I'll see something and I'll have it. So until next time, any questions, again as always, get on the forums, www.theimportforums.com, ask away, and I will speak to you again soon. Take it easy. Bye!